Hello students, this is Miss Sahoric. Welcome to Social Psychology. I look forward to working with you this quarter, and I wanted to just give you an online navigation orientation for our course. So what you'll see here is Blackboard. We meet every week from 8 to 9 p.m. and since this is 4 credit hours and we're only in class 1 hour, I want you to be clear on the expectations for the course. Each week you'll be expected to read the chapter, and by the way, this book is a great book. It's very relevant, it's magazine style. I think it's put in very understandable terms, so I'm pleased about that. But each week you'll be expected to read. Each week you'll do a discussion board, and then there'll be a couple of either worksheets or a video to watch and or a quiz or something like that. So today I have posted a welcome to the class and to read over the syllabus, weekly course assignments, and I also wanted you to actually do a psych literature review and bring it to class tonight. Please note that I sit on the 6th floor in the back area near the kitchenette, and there's a big white ball under my desk. And I also like students to know that all students at Robert Morris are entitled to 5 free counseling sessions, and they'll never be free again, and students report very positive outcomes from this, whether it's just learning more about themselves, or if they're stressed out, or having a hard time managing all these responsibilities. But either way, that's available for you, and here's the phone number. Let them know you're a Robert Morris student, and they'll go from there. So, if you're a student, this is again where you find my information. Syllabus is here. This is how the class will be evaluated. Homework is 25, exams, 3 of them through the quarter, 10% each equals 30%. Quizzes are 10%. There is a project and paper which is over here, and we'll talk a little bit about this on the first class. And then attendance and participation, which is also discussion board, because we want the conversation to go outside of class. You may not be face to face, but it is still learning time outside of class, so that's discussion board. So please note, I do not take late work or makeup work. I parallel everything to the professional world. If you weren't at the meeting at work, they don't hold another meeting. If you didn't go to the game last night as an athlete, they don't have another game. So that's kind of how I parallel my policies. I do, though, drop the lowest quiz, attendance, and homework for your final grade. So if you are in class and don't miss, it's going to be a bump. And if you miss once, it really shouldn't affect your grade too much. And if you're missing more than once, then there's a pattern, and you will see a deficit in your grade. Okay, you may want to know, where do you find your homework? So this is under weekly assignment in course outline. And I have it set up in weekly folders. This is a general outline of the course. All right, but please note, these are just general topics. Okay, so that's available in there. But what's more important is this. Pay attention to these weekly folders. Right above here, and I will erase this after next week, but again, what I wanted you to do is take a look at 3 topics. 3 topics here: relationships, marriage, attraction, social influence, group dynamics, impression management, persuasion, whatever it is you're interested in, and find 3 articles. And who is it? What is it? What do they say? Would you read it again and bring that to class tonight? All right, so that's there. Whoops, this keeps coming up. But for each week, you want to find your homework. So this is week 1. We are going to be focusing on chapters 1 and 2 tonight. Click on the actual folder and you will see the PowerPoint, and inside this folder you will also find all of the homework. Sometimes I add just interesting resources. This is a very short video on young adults and social media, and I just wanted you to answer the question, is this about social perception or social influence? But I want to get to the homework, right? So let's click here. Each week you go to discussion board. Click here, you watch this short video and answer the questions that it brings up for you, and also the question posted in discussion board. So you would click here in discussion board, and you will see right here, have you ever been guilty of social loafing? Give me an example, give the class an example. You need to post and reply to earn your 4 points each week. And please keep them hearty, not yes, me too, I agree, but hearty answers and apply terminology from the book. And again, when you want to submit your answers, you just type them in here, and press submit. Okay, so that's discussion board. Now we're going back to the homework, and I know there's a lot of clicking, but here we go. You go to these pages in the book. It's the first 4 chapters. I want us to get into these first 4 chapters. I want you to have read the first 2 chapters by next week. But this is just a way to kind of review for all 4 chapters, at least to get you in there. These are the questions, multiple choice, and then there's 1 or 2 essay questions. And then to submit your answers, you'll click here, and you will click on the begin button and submit your answers that way. The next homework assignment is to watch this 14-minute documentary, true story, about Jane Elliott, who was a teacher in the 1960s in a small town in Iowa, who did an experiment on prejudice, racism, and discrimination. Very interesting. When you're finished with that, click here to begin your quiz. It's just a 3-question multiple choice true-false quiz. All right. So much of this class is your opinions, thoughts, and actions, of course, but it very much relates to life. How do we perceive things? Why do people do things such as behave aggressively, or why do such things happen like the Holocaust, and attraction, some general categories and some broader specific categories. So please come to class with your own examples to bring that discussion forward, and I look forward to meeting you. And if there's any further questions, please bring them to class, and I am available before and after class at my desk in room 624. Thank you.